Now that you have a better understanding of what the Explorer tells you about your student's college readiness, let's switch gears and take a look at the other focus of the Explorer test, exploring your child's career interests. In thinking about a possible career, the Explorer test helps students make an important connection, that students need to give thought to what a job requires and if the tasks are things they actually like to do or have an interest in doing. It isn't uncommon for students to say they want to be a doctor, a nurse, or a lawyer, then say they hate math, science, or doing research. Finding a career path that includes things they enjoy can make all the difference in the student sticking it out at a college and later finding a job they will also enjoy. To help students make this connection, the Explorer asks students to identify a career area they have an interest in and their plan for getting there. What your student identified will be found here. For instance, this student sees herself doing an apprenticeship or some type of on-the-job training that has an interest in natural science and technologies careers such as a biologist or possibly a chemist.
Students also complete a section called an interest inventory. They are given a list of 72 tasks and asked if they like, dislike, or don't have an opinion about doing each one. Some examples are tasks like trimming shrubs, creating a budget, or working in a science lab. All of these tasks fall into 4 basic categories. The first is working with people we help, serve, care for, or sell things to. There's work with data, which involves working with numbers, facts, and files. Or there's work with things, which includes machines, tools, living things like animals and plants, and materials such as wood or metal. And last of all, there's ideas, or work with concepts, information, and new ways of expressing something, such as through music or words.
The results of your student's interest inventory are in this section, called your career possibilities. On the World of Work map, you'll see the 4 basic work tasks along with the career areas that fall under each. Career areas are just groups of similar occupations. Based on how your student responded, his score report will show 1 or more shaded areas. The careers in the shaded areas are those jobs where people do the kinds of tasks that your child said he enjoyed. If Region 99 is shaded, that means his or her responses did not show a clear connection to a specific career area.
Let's look at this student's World of Work map. The results of her interest inventory falls in areas 9, 10, and 11, which include career areas that deal with ideas and people. The career areas in the shaded area here include medical technology, social science, creative and performing arts, and applied arts. To see what that means in terms of an actual job, we look over in the career area list. Here you can see that medical technology careers are things like a pharmacist or an optician, while applied arts careers are jobs like a reporter, a librarian, or an editor. Now let's go back to the first thing the student was asked to do, select a career area from a list. Remember that this student had selected natural science and technologies. You'll see that it's not included in the shaded areas here, which means that this career area doesn't line up with the kind of work tasks that she likes to do. If this is the same for your student, it may be an opportunity for you to have a conversation about their dream job and whether or not it actually lines up to what she really enjoys doing.
An exercise in career exploration is not for the purpose of discouraging students from pursuing their dream job. Rather, it is to make sure they have an understanding of what a job is about so they can make decisions based on facts and information about what they need to do now and later. Not every doctor loves science, but they all had to study it. This report is a great tool to use to start or continue the conversation with your child about their future plans and what actually interests him or her. As a next step, sit down with your child and sign into their ILP. There, you and your child can do additional research about specific jobs to get information such as education requirement, salary, and job outlook. For more info about the ILP, check into the What Can the ILP Do for My Child case later in this course.
So, now that you have a better understanding of the Explore test results, what are some things that you can do now to help your child start getting ready for college? You can attend parent nights and parent-teacher conferences to get lingering questions answered. Use their score report to talk with your child's teachers and counselors about their status and where improvement is needed. And finally, review this report with your child and talk to them about how they did and about the conversations that you've had with their teachers or counselors.